So about 10 years ago we were conventional arable farmers, and input costs were going through the roof, fertiliser, etc., and prices weren't great. We noticed that we had a lot of standing water on the fields, which was unusual. We hadn't seen that before, and it was a compounding problem with compaction across the farm. So we knew that the farm was changing and what we were doing wasn't helping it. We came across the opportunity to transition the farm into herbal leys, and the cattle that we already had that were grazed away from the farm, we were able to manage the herbal leys with the cattle that we already had. So we had an opportunity to bring them back to the farm and manage the herbal leys. Really then our vision was to improve soil structure, and just build resilience within our business, mitigating against long prolonged periods of dry, hot weather and long prolonged periods of wet weather. A herbal ley is a multi-species sward, so it's made up of about 16 or 17 different plants, and they all grow at different times throughout the year, so they have to be managed in a specific way. You can't just throw a set amount of cattle into a field and leave them all summer, because they'll overgraze certain plants and they won't touch other plants, and you have this undergrazing and overgrazing problem. And we managed the herbal leys by collecting the cows into a very small area at a time. They have competitive eating on non-selective grazing, so when we turn the cows in, they all put their heads down and start eating fast, because if they don't eat it, their mate will eat it. So we cause that behaviour to change in the cattle. We're forcing them to eat all the good stuff, and we're forcing them to eat all the things they don't like. And whilst they're doing that in a small area, they're trampling the plants as well, which is crucial because we need the trample to cover the soil and protect the soil. You've got financial reasons why farms can't adapt. They could be really heavily financed in combines and machinery that are solely for the arable operation. So it's very difficult to take land out of an operation where you're desperately trying to spread your fixed costs across across the area you have. And I think it's a light bulb moment. I think until you see it, you don't see it, and you need that light bulb moment. No, this is, completely scalable, and it's completely functionable to be able to be integrated into an arable business. So this is the perfect break crop for an arable business, and instead of doing rape or beans or spring crops, you can put a certain percentage down to herbal leys. You can use livestock. You don't have to become a livestock farmer. You can get a contract farmer to come in with a flying flock of sheep or cattle, and you can build resilience within that parcel of land, and then it can go back to arable and then move the herbal leys to another part of the farm. Completely integratable.